This is Reedy Creek, Victoria. Have you ever wondered how all the gold was brought down here? In the first part of the series, we talked about how ancient Victoria was built. We talked about subduction, compression, and orogenesis, how it created mountains, faults, and deep fractures in the crust. That wasn't just mountain building, it was the creation of pathways. And those pathways controlled everything that came next. They shaped where rocks broke, where fluids moved, and eventually where the land could be worn down. Once the tectonic forces slowed, erosion took over. Now, as ancient mountains were exposed, gravity became the driver. Rock broke, it broke apart, quartz reefs were weathered, and gold was released from its original hard rock source. But gold doesn't move on its own. It has to be transported. Over hundreds of millions of years, Victoria went through massive climate shifts. Hot periods, wet periods, and colder periods, including times when glaciers existed in southern Australia. And these cold climates didn't create the gold, but they helped rework vast amounts of sediment already in the landscape. The most important movers of gold were rivers, just like this one. Ancient rivers followed faults, valleys, and low points created by earlier tectonic activity. And as water slowed, gold settled, and as rivers shifted, gold was reworked again and again and again. This is how gold spreads, not evenly, but predictably. And dense gold sank, lighter material washed away. Over time, gold concentrated in creeks, gullies, terraces, and ancient buried river systems. This is how hard rock gold became alluvial gold. Places like Reedy Creek aren't random. They exist because ancient structures guided water erosion and movement and sediment movement for millions of years. The landscape remembers its past even when the mountains are gone. So when we prospect today, we're not chasing luck, we're following the downstream effects of ancient tectonics, erosion, and time. The gold we find here is the final chapter of a story that started deep underground hundreds of millions of years ago.